It's important for a place like this to exist because they're needed, because there are so few.
It just gave me a whole new perspective on life. It's kind of changed me and made me live for the right reasons, I guess.
Without the Kelly House, I would be dead. I was a very bad drug addict, and I just lost everything, and I needed some help. So I found the Kelly House after I was in the hospital, and I came here, and they've done a wonderful job for me.
The Kelly House, I guess in my mind, is a very non-traditional supportive housing setting. I think when you think of supportive housing or group homes or places for people that either have mental illness or physical disability or whatever it may be, there's a certain stigma and the idea that you get. Kelly House, I think, is very different. The way that it functions is just completely different than anything I've ever seen.
One of the things that people often struggle with is how do we prevent homelessness?
Well, there's not a whole lot of options for guys like that just, can't live on their own or, just need that little extra help.
We characterize it as a permanent supportive housing program where we help them with daily living tasks. It can be ranging from teaching or showing them or making sure that they get their laundry done, that they do some of the basic stuff that we all take for granted, whether it's making your bed or doing the laundry.
Most of the guys come in here, it's not their fault, but maybe because of their disability, they don't know how to do things that, like you or I, just come secondhand. Cooking dinner or making your bed, or and in some rare cases, just taking a shower every day, and how to interact with people, how to set up their own appointments, how to advocate for themselves when it comes to medical care and their doctors and their therapists. And they have more of a say when it comes to being involved in the mental health system or the system in general when it comes to disability than before, where they may have been railroaded or told what to do and just went along with it and didn't have a choice.
Our job is to make them as independent as possible. That's really what our goal is. We tell them this is your home as long as you want it to be. We try to make it a home-like environment. It's their home, it's not mine. But we do have to balance with the fact that it is a program. We do have to, there are some rules, most of which are really designed to keep everybody safe.
I would consider myself a few years ago being very lost. I suffered a great tragedy. I thought this was going to be like a temporary place. But next month will be a year, and it's played a paramount role in my recovery. I would consider it somewhat of a safe haven.
Kelly House has kept me away from the drugs, helped me get into a day program, helped me with gaining weight because I was very skinny. They've done a lot for me, helped me a lot.
I mean, the Kelly House has helped me, and I guess the way it's helped me is it's when I was a resident here, it helped me because I was around other people. That was the main thing. I thought, having post-traumatic stress disorder and stuff, that I had it bad. But then after working with all the different residents that have come through here, are currently here, I realized that there's a lot of people suffering out there, and this place really helps people, and I became very proud to help them.
A lot of times it's very great to see guys who will come in here, very standoffish, very isolating, and it does become like a family. Some of them haven't had that in a long time, if they ever did. They build up friendships. Sometimes it goes beyond that. It's more of a family connection that they get where either they didn't have that or they lost that. It's nice to see some of these guys coming back from this isolation that they've gotten into. Well, everyone's either out to get me or they don't care about me. Here they get to rebuild relationships with people.
We'd like to see our program grow beyond this home. We look at the Kelly House as a model of how we can make a difference, one person at a time. Where we believe that the most vulnerable people deserve not only adequate, but healthy, nice homes where they can, and by providing these environments for them, it improves our neighborhoods. By giving to the Kelly House and organizations like us, we're supporting a proactive way to help people overcome the barriers that prevent them from leading productive lives. I think that, in a nutshell, is what we do and why we need people's help.